Hey everyone, I hope you guys are doing well. Today is Monday, it's February 8th. I hope you had a great weekend and your week is off to a good start. I'm doing all right, I'm hanging in there. I apologize, I know I haven't made a video in quite a while. Truth be told, I have filmed, I did film quite a few videos, maybe six or so. I just never uploaded them to the YouTube channel. I chickened out. This thing is all over social media, and I was kind of debating. Okay, is this is uploading these videos going to make things worse? Is it going to make it better? Is it so? I I shoot the video and then question myself and second guess myself, and and I don't upload the video. So hopefully this time I upload this video. All right, but I am doing well. I'm doing well. These past few weeks have been it's just a whole range of emotions. I'm so thrilled about um, President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris, um, the inauguration and all of that. I am so thrilled about that. Um, I feel like we're turning a corner, right? So now, in addition to getting the nation back to normal, getting past this pandemic, I'd also like to have my life back and off of social media. And it's just a matter of figuring out how is the best way to get that done. So hopefully within the next few weeks, that can be done. Um, and so most of my time, you should see me. I'm spinning my wheels. What is at the root of this, and what will help, what won't help. Who can I turn to for help? That kind of thinking is really driving the bus right now. But um, the other day I watched a video at 60 Minutes in Australia, and it was about the Jeff Epstein case. And I uploaded that video to my Facebook uh, timeline, and I hope you guys give it a watch. It was very eye opening. And I kind of, looking at it, I kind of think that a lot of the problems I'm experiencing is related to that case. Basically, that case revolves around human trafficking and and sexual abuse of minors by rich, influential people. So imagine if you're a politician, a rich, famous politician. You could be a famous president, a famous vice president. Um, you could be overseas. You could live overseas, right? But be a rich, famous celebrity. And you're having sex with minors, right? So now these, the law has now caught up with these two people who have organized this this crime ring, and so now they're being held accountable, and now you need to keep your name out of it, right? You're a famous person, and you want to keep your name out of it. So one of the best ways to do this is to start this whole big online circus. Circus. Imagine if you're married to a person who is being accused of having sex with underage minors. Right? So you start this whole big online circus and everything to draw attention away from that issue and onto a different, to switch, to distract the public and draw attention away from your spouse. Let's pretend you're a former president. You're a former president, right? And you're on a power trip. Oh my God! All I have to do is sign a document, and I get whatever I want, right? So the next thing you know, you start showing up at people's homes, the homes of women, and you start pulling a Bill Cosby. You slip, a date rape drug into their drink, and you sexually assault people. And you feel because you're a former president, well, nothing can happen to me. I'm above all of that. I'm out of reach. Nothing's going to happen to me. So you see, you have all of these rich, famous, influential people committing crimes, and they're trying to remain below radar. And right, they don't want to be convicted. They don't want this crime publicized. They want to remain free. Blah blah blah. They want to go on to their next victim, and they need help doing that. So again, the person that they now have in prison could implicate them. Could implicate them. So now you have to figure out how can we get all of this swept under the carpet, and the person remains free. They remain unscathed, right? So now that's your challenge. If you are that rich and influential person who's committed a crime, that is now your challenge. You're trying to remain under radar. You're trying to stay out of reach of the law. And so this kind of circus that's going on online right now, it helps facilitate that. It draws attention away from you and your criminal behavior, and it shifts the attention on to this other individual who's done nothing. I've done nothing. I've done nothing. I'm being used and exploited to help these individuals, slip under the radar. And so that's why I'm making this video. I'm asking you, please, if you are the victim of child sex abuse, if you're a victim of human trafficking, if you're a victim of sexual assault, if you are being harassed, sexually harassed, especially if it's by a famous individual, if it's being done by an influential, rich celebrity or politician, I am please asking you to come forward. Please come forward. Report it to the police. Hire an attorney. Try to start a civil lawsuit. Again, go to the press. You can write it out on your social media. If you're not able to file a civil lawsuit, there are time constraints associated with sexual assault, and it differs from state to state. So if you're no longer able to start a civil lawsuit against that individual, consider just putting it on your timeline and outing that person. Bringing attention to the fact that they are a sexual predator. And this is important. The reason why is because what sexual predators do is, if you remain silent, this emboldens them to keep finding more and more victims, right? If the first two remain silent, then I can do the third one. If the third one also remains silent, I can do the fourth one, the fifth one, and you just keep going and going and going. But here's the thing: if we all start speaking out all together, now they have a problem. Wait a minute, this person's not going to stay shut. They're not going to keep quiet. This person's not going. All of a sudden, all these names are coming out. It's a problem. Right now, there's, I forget her name, I think it's Ghislaine Maxwell. She's in prison right now, and she has all these names of who did what and all of this. And so everybody's in fear. Oh my God, if she rats me out, I'm in trouble, right? If you got all, all who did what, right? And she starts naming names, then, and let's pretend I'm guilty of this. Right? Then I'm scared. Oh my goodness, she's gonna tell everybody what I did. So now I'm in fear. But now, here's the thing: if if the survivors of human trafficking, of child sex abuse, of sexual assault, if they all just come forward now and speak up, then this one person no longer is a threat to anyone, because now you've got all these several thousand of other people who've also come forward. So that is my plea to you. If you are the survivor of child sex abuse, of sexual human trafficking, of sexual assault, if you are being sexually harassed, and if you are sexually harassed in the past, or you're being presently sexually abused, please speak up. Please speak up. Lives depend on it. I'm asking you to come forward. Please talk to us, an attorney, and personal injury attorney, and see if you can start a civil lawsuit, right? Start there. Involve law enforcement, involve the press if need be. But please, you can't remain silent. This is a big part of of what's happening to me is that there are influential people who have engaged in criminal activity, and they're trying to stay under the radar. They're trying to figure out a way where they are not charged, where this stays, below the radar. And I need your help to help expose this problem. So please, if you are a survivor of the aforementioned crimes, and please just come forward. Speak your piece. Speak your truth. Um, it's the only way we can change how law enforcement treats these individuals. Right now, they are treated with kids' gloves. They are given preferential treatment. The average U.S. citizen would not be excused from that kind of criminal behavior, so they shouldn't be either. And I need you all to help me bring this issue to the forefront and get this situation. The faster we do this, it can help. It will help bring about a change in the way law enforcement operates, and holding those accountable for that kind of, for that crime. It's the only way for us to get them held accountable and hopefully prevent them from finding more victims. So that's my video for today. I hope this helps. Also, I wanted to make this short part is for my friends and family. Um, okay, so I've been harassed by a family, a very influential family, and I want nothing to do with this family. So I'm hoping that if anyone has been contacting you and asking you to harass me and do this and say this, and please do not engage with them at all for any reason. Do not take their calls, text messages, however they are reaching out to you. Do not cooperate with them. Involve an attorney. Involve law enforcement. Um, Again, the press. Use your social media timeline and call them out. But whatever you do, please do not cooperate with them. Again, as far as I can tell, they are trying to cover up their participation in a crime, and they are trying to use me, and this whole situation on social media as a cover up, as a distraction. So I need your help. So please do not help them. Again, the idea is that we have respect for a former president. We have respect for senators and congressional representatives, and I'm completely on board with that. But if they're asking you to do something you should not be doing to help them to cover up a crime, then you have every right to decline. And that's what I'm asking you to do. Just decline. Just say no. Just say no. So that's my video for today. I hope you guys are okay. And I'll stay in touch. Take care. Love you guys. Bye.